It's Young Billy Boxing here, Rais, the Beast. Yeah, now, Rais, tell me, man, how you like working with Nonito Donaire?
Oh man, great work. You know, the great Nonito Donaire, you know, tough work. You know, great champion, elite fighter, you know, so I always have to be on my toes. You know, I'm constantly in there thinking, trying to improve, and making sure I'm the best version of me.
And I see that you're the co-main for the Jamal Charlo Selecki card, and can you tell me about your opponent?
Oh, I'm fighting a great guy, Mike Polina, great fighter, explosive, smart, well-balanced, future world champion. You know, he's a great fighter. He's gonna bring his A game, you know, so I have to make sure I bring mine.
And I know you were I know you've been on Fulton's undercard multiple times, and I know you've been looking for a title shot. Do you feel like this fight will lead to a title shot?
Oh, 100%. You know, I believe this is supposed to be a title eliminator fight, but the winner gets Fulton Roman, you know, so I expect to get through the guy I'm fighting. And if Fulton comes out the victor, then 100%, that fight's happening before the end of the year.
And what do you see, do you ever think about fighting MJ as well? You know, you got the other two belts.
Man, so I was his mandatory for about 2 years, you know, but the boxing politics never allowed us to fight. You know, he was ducking and dodging. He's a great fighter. He is a champion. But yeah, you know, so the goal is to beat Fulton, Roman, whoever, and to have the opportunity to unify at 122. It'd be a great opportunity.
And you said ducking and dodging, so that means you were in talks to fight him.
Oh yeah, you know, my camp was reaching out, and I was his mandatory for the WBA, and I don't know why it never went through. You know, we was never paid step aside money, nothing like that. I just don't know. It's just the boxing politics. It's part of the game, but that fight, if it happens, it happens. I'm just gonna continue to win, continue to be the best version of myself.
Okay, and were you ever in talks to fight Fulton before too?
Yeah. Well, so my camp, my promoter, Marshall Kaufman, and everything, you know, we were pulling for that fight. I was told I was supposed to be fighting him next. Okay. You know, my last fight, I was supposed to fight Roman. And, you know, then I was supposed to fight Fulton, and now they're fighting. But it is what it is. I have a very tough fight on the books, June 18th, and Mike Polina. So I have to focus on that, get through that. And then I'm looking for the world title fight.
Okay, and now when you look at your fight on June 18th, what's the difference in styles? Let's say you sparring Nonito, who's pretty dynamic. What do you see in your opponent on in that fight? What kind of style does he bring to the table?
Well, he's kind of a pressure fighter. You know, okay. He's explosive and he has power. He's very well balanced. If you watch him fight, he has a very good boxing IQ. You know, so you have to be on your toes when you're fighting him, Mike Polina. Okay. He has a beautiful hook. Okay. Explosive, you know, so he's gonna bring his A game and I'm gonna bring mine. It's gonna be a great fight. Everybody should definitely tune in for that.
Are you shooting for the knockout?
Well, you know, I believe if I go in there being Rais, Aleem, I believe the knockout will come. I don't think I have to force it. I don't have to try and go for it. Right. But I believe I am capable of stopping him. I'm prepared to go the distance, but of course, I want to get a stoppage.
And I know you train out here in Vegas and you relocated to Vegas, but can you tell me what being from Michigan has, and also just being from that great state, the Midwest, and that region, what has that developed your style, or did you do, what led to your style? Because I see you dynamic, you do a lot of things in there. Did you learn that in the gyms in Michigan, or?
Well, I'm a first-degree black belt in Muay Thai Taekwondo, you know, and that translated into boxing. So I'm very good on my feet. I'm explosive. I'm kind of like an assassin out there. You know, I'm trying to hurt you. I'm not just trying to beat you. I do want to hurt you. You know, but I've never emulated my style after anybody. Okay. It's just part of karate and boxing mixed into one. Okay. And that's what you get.
Because I see that you can, you know, you almost look like you can fight southpaw as well, even though you're orthodox. It seems like you switch, you know, in the ring.
Well, I actually am southpaw, but I box orthodox.
Oh, so you're left-handed.
Yeah, I am left-handed. I do have the ability to fight southpaw. It's just, you know, sometimes I mix it up, sometimes I don't. It depends on.
So what made you switch to? I mean, what made you feel more comfortable at orthodox, even though you're left-handed?
You know, I'm more fluent orthodox, but I'm stronger southpaw.
Okay, because your southpaw is your power hand.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but I'm more fluent orthodox. You know, I can go both ways. It just depends on who's in front of me is going to dictate what I do. I can go left, I can go right, I can fight on the inside or outside. I believe I have multiple paths to victory. It just depends on who's in front of me. It's going to depend on what version of Rais Aleem you get.
Okay, and if you send a message to the fans that are going to be watching on June 18th on Showtime, Juneteenth weekend.
Yeah.
And Rais Aleem, the Beast, is the co-main event. Tell them what you got.
Oh, you know, I'm an explosive fighter. I bring it. I'm not running. I'm not ducking and dodging. I'm not holding. I throw punches and bunches. I'm an exciting fighter. I'm trying to hurt and stop anybody I get in with. It's going to be a great fight. I'm fighting on the Charlo undercard. Please tune in. It's going to be a great fight. Rais the Beast Aleem will be in the building.
I expect fireworks in the Toyota Center, and thank you for your time, Rais. It's Young Billy Boxing with the Beast, Rais Aleem.